Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel for Gabriella, and welcome to a new video. Today, as you can probably tell from the title, I am doing a must-have or my favorite hair care accessories. I'm going to be looking and sharing hair care accessories that I think will make looking after your hair easier and hopefully make your hair looking healthier as well. There will be a follow-up video for how to look after these accessories so that they can last you longer. But before we start, a quick disclaimer: you do not have to buy or invest in the items that I will be sharing with you. If you know of an item that does exactly the same thing for you, or something else, another method that will get you the same results, then go for it. Just go for it. We don't need to go buying lots of things just because. But if you do have alternative methods, please do drop them down below in the comments so that I can learn and everyone else who's looking at the comments can learn too, because I'm sure we all want to achieve healthy looking hair. Alright, so now that we've gotten that out the way, let's start. So my first item for you guys is this slicking brush. This is a Denman brush, which you can kind of see. But this brush I really like because I'm able to slick down my hair. It makes your hair really shiny and it's just good at slicking your hair. I don't know how it does it, but I'm guessing that the bristles smooth out the strands, and I have no clue what the plastic does, so let's just say it massages your scalp. If you're trying to go for a frizzy look, this brush is also good at that, just brushing out. If you have curly hair or wavy hair, just brushing out the curls or waves, it does make your hair frizzy if that's the look you want to go for. So the second item, like the Denman Bristle Brush, this one is also good for slicking down hair. Even though the bristles are thicker, I don't know, I just find that it's more gentle on my head. I put this one down because unlike the Denman brush, I find this one easier to do specific, like if I want to slick my hair down in a specific orientation or direction, I find it a lot easier to do this one. And if I do my edges, then I find this a lot easier to use than an actual edge brush. I don't actually know how much this costs because I probably had this brush since I was 3 or 5 or even younger, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can find this in any local hair and beauty store for a reasonable price. So for number 3, unlike the common Denman Detangling Brush that many people swear by, I prefer this one. And the reason why I prefer this one is because I just find it a lot easier to detangle my hair, especially when I'm conditioning in the shower, or if I'm using a leave-in product that's moisturizing leave-in product. I prefer to use this one, and it also does leave your hair defined. If you have wavy or curly hair, it does leave your curls, waves defined like this brush would. But also, as you will see in part 2, this one is easier, I find, to keep up with, like maintenance wise, than this one. So for the last of the brushes so for the last of the brushes, I'm just going to add these in real quick because I don't actually use them that often. The round brush I will use when I'm blow drying out my hair because the copper lining, whatever it's called, will heat up, and that also helps to straighten out my hair without having to apply too much heat from the hairdryer. And the second brush is this paddle brush. I find that when my hair is straightened, it's easier to brush my hair to keep it straight with a paddle brush. And the reason I didn't include a hairdryer in this list, as you will see if you keep watching, is because you don't really need a hairdryer. Like, you can just come out the shower and leave your hair to dry. You don't need it. It's not a must-have. But if you do want to straighten your hair or blow dry your hair, then yeah, you would need a hairdryer. Probably with one of these two. So for number 5, the first of the combs. This is a wide tooth comb, and I like to use this comb to make large sections because it is so big. It's easier to do large sections. I received this as a gift, so I don't actually know how much this costs, but I'm sure you could find it at Amazon or at a local hair and beauty store as well. This I like, as well as doing large sections, as well as for large sectioning. I like to use this comb to fluff out my hair. If you have a toothpick, I don't know, picking comb, I don't know what they're called. If you have one of those, or Afro comb, then you can also use that to just pick out your hair or to fluff out your hair, but I just have a white tooth comb and I can't be bothered to buy another one, so white tooth comb. I also like to use this comb to do gentle detangling, but I will usually do gentle detangling with my fingers, so yeah. Sometimes I will use this, but most of the time. So for the second comb is a rat tail comb. Unlike the white tooth comb, I find this one a lot easier to make small sections, and you can probably guess why, because this is smaller, more pointy than this, and it's easier to weave in and out to make those detail sections if you want to be artistic, like a zigzag or something. This is a lot easier, and I also like to use this comb when I'm trimming my hair, cutting my ends, because like you would have seen in the previous video, you can just make sure all your hair is detangled and line up before you trim it. So next on the list is hair shears. Unlike paper scissors, which aren't as sharp and can cause damage to your hair by either breaking the hair cuticles or causing split ends, hair shears are a good pair of scissors to have because you can safely and nicely trim your ends. And even if you don't want to trim, say, all your hair, you'd rather do that at a salon with a professional, it's still good to have in case you encounter any knots, because instead of pulling them out with your nails or your fingers or just ripping them out like we all like to do, it's much easier and better for your hair to just snip it out. So for number 8, I like these clips. These clips are good for holding the sections in place. So if you've made large sections with the white tooth comb or whatever you're using your hands, then it's good to be able to hold those sections in place so that they don't get all mixed up. Whether you're trimming your hair, just sectioning your hair, or coloring your hair, it's good to have clips. I usually only use them for large sections because I've only got 4. Guys, when I say these hairbands are the smiley to my face, I'm not even lying. I'm not even joking. These hairbands, I've made it. I probably bought these 3 or 4 years ago when I was transitioning from chemically damaged hair to my beautiful curly coils that I have now. Coily curls, whatever you want to say. I think out of all the ones I've had, I've probably lost 1 or 2 hairbands. Other than that, they're pretty robust, like they don't rip. If you have thick hair and you want to tie your hair really tight, it's not gonna break, but it will stretch out and stay stretched out, because like this is what it looks like originally. And but I don't know, maybe it's because I've been using the same 4 hairbands since I bought them, and these ones I've just not used, not touched at all. So I guess you can say they are amazing. If I've been able to use them for 4 years and they're still here, why don't you have this? You need to buy this. Out of everything, this is the one you want. You can pull the hairband out of your hair. It shouldn't, I'm not saying it doesn't, it shouldn't snag your hair. Most of the time, I shouldn't be pulling the hairband out of my hair, but when I do pull it out my hair, it will just come out and it doesn't hurt. So go buy these. And one other thing about these, they do not have that metal, they're not glued together. So if, like I said, if you do have thick hair and you want to tie it tight, the hairband is not going to break. It is going to stay together, so you don't have to worry about that. And with thick hair, I know that it's quite hard because I've seen it, not because I have thin hair, so I wouldn't know on a day-to-day basis. But if you have thick hair, then it is good because you can tie again and again and again and it wouldn't break. So definitely recommend these hairbands. So for my second to last item 10, Satin pillowcase. I was actually quite skeptical about buying a satin pillowcase because I'm that kind of person who tries my best not to follow the crowd. So I was like, I don't need a satin pillowcase, I've got myself. So, but yeah, I've been using the scarf. So if you do have a satin scarf or a silk scarf, that is perfectly fine too, to either lay down over your pillow or to wrap around your head. But I find that this satin pillowcase is amazing. I'd say that satin pillowcase is definitely a good investment. It's good for both your hair and your skin. It creates less frizz in your hair because it doesn't absorb as much moisture as a cotton pillowcase would, because the material is so soft, so smooth, and the way it's woven, your hair won't also get caught in. Look at that, look. It's still the same. But yeah, and also what's great about the Oh So Curly is that it's reversible, and because you can just take it off and put it on, you can take it with you when we are able to go on flights and travel around again. Another good thing about the Oh So Curly pillowcase is that it's vegan. Now, I'm not a vegan, like my diet isn't a vegan diet, I'm a proletarian, but yeah, that doesn't matter. So if you don't like the idea of sleeping on dead bugs, or if you don't like having to kill innocent creatures, then this is for you. And last but not least, scrunchies. No, I am not a visco girl, but who cares? You don't need to label yourself. Be you, do what you want to do. Doesn't matter if I'm a girl, doesn't matter if I'm a boy, doesn't matter. Let's get back to it. So for me, the scrunchie actually kind of goes with the pillowcase in that I use it to go to sleep. I just like to just tie up my hair, and I'll literally just put it around my hair once like that. I won't tie it around, and it will hold my hair securely during the night. It won't come out, and I'm actually not applying tremendous amounts of tension on my roots, so my hair is able to retain its length, which is something that people with curly hair or wavy hair sometimes struggle to do. So yeah, I definitely recommend having a scrunchie. And a hack I like to use with, say, a scrunchie like this is to use it for volume. So if I'm doing a bun, I'll tie up my hair and then wrap it around, or if I'm doing a high puff, I will also do this, like just put it on, and then my hair will kind of puff around it, and it creates a really nice volume. So there we have it, 11 items that are beneficial to everyone's hair, no matter if you've got straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, coily hair, no hair. It's beneficial to you. If you have any experience with any of these items or any hacks, then please do leave them down in the comments below so that we can all learn from you, because what's the point of not teaching and not learning when we can all just make humanity better? You know, like if we all teach each other everything, the world would be a better place. So leave it down below. Don't forget that there will be a second part to this video series thingamajig, whatever this is, where I show you guys how I like to look after these items, such as washing my satin pillowcase or cleaning my brush. So turn on your post notifications by clicking the bell. I think it's this there. By clicking the bell so that you'll be notified when it comes out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for clicking it and taking the time out to watch this. It means a lot to me. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more like it, please leave a comment down below that you'd like to see more like it. But for now, that's it. So see you guys next time. Bye.